on, Holly. Good girl. Here. Bye.
Hello, and we'd like to say a very big thank you to everybody who's phoned in this week to give one of these animals a second chance.
Well, during this last week, we've tried to highlight some of the animals that are left in rescue centres across the country simply because their owners could no longer cope with them.
And as I'm sure you're all absolutely aware, the three of us are absolutely mad about pets. Between us, we've had quite a few different animals in our lives. And I'll tell you, if you get it right, it really does make a difference. So, if you've got room in your household for one extra pet, please give us a call.
I've always loved horses. I've always ridden all my life, and I especially remember the appeal that Princess Anne launched for us when we raised lots and lots of waste wool and cotton, 800 tons. And then with the money that we got for that, we provided facilities for the disabled, and we had enough money left over to buy our own little pony called Rags, which was for people who had disabilities for riding.
That was fantastic success, that. Well, we're going to look at another couple of horses now. Well, ponies, really. Shetlands, they're ever so small. Actually, I've got dogs nearly as big as this at home. Jodie, we've got Toffee here, Surprise there. Toffee's the mum, Surprise is the son.
Yeah.
What's their history?
Well, they were originally brought into us by a lady who was moving from a livery yard, and she didn't have space to take them as she was only moving into a small house.
I mean, keeping something like a Shetland pony, it's only little, but it really does need some space.
Yeah, you do need a lot of room. Obviously, you need to have the facilities of a stable, a field, obviously dry land to keep them on. It does take a lot of time and money as well. You know, they need all the vaccinations.
And presumably you wouldn't think of separating them either. These have to be rehomed
No, they are mother and
together.
foal. They're very attached to each other. When you take one away, they do tend to panic a little bit. So it is nice for them to go as a home, just as companions.
They're absolutely gorgeous, but people shouldn't just look at these and say, oh yeah, I'd really like that. They've got to have the facilities for it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they would be lovely to go, especially Toffee is a riding pony. She has been ridden before, so it would be nice to go with children who are going to ride them and eventually break Surprise in himself to be ridden.
And half the fun of these Shetlands is being able to use them perhaps as driving ponies?
Yes, definitely. If you've got the time and facilities to do that, that would be very nice.
Lovely. Well, let's hope we find them a home. But now we're going to look at the bigger horse, but it's a very sad story. Over the bow.
This is Turpin. He's lovely. He's got such a nice temperament. But it's very sad because Turpin has actually got motor neurons disease, which I found a complete surprise because I didn't know horses got things like that. But the people here at the rescue centre think that he could really benefit from a loving home for the 2 or 3 years left that he's probably likely to live. But you can't ride him. He's no longer for riding, unfortunately. But he's got a very nice temperament.
I think he'd make an absolutely marvellous pet for the short time he's got left, isn't he?
Lovely.
Absolutely lovely. Well, if you can help, and this really is the point of the whole appeal that we've been making all week, please give us a call. The number's dead easy. Say which pet it is you want. Make sure that if you're under 18, your parent or guardian phones for you. The number is 0900 174 7474. It's dead easy. Don't forget it. Ring it.
We've had a fantastic time this week, in spite of this rotten weather, meeting all these lovely animals. We'd like to thank you for watching, and we'd also like to really thank you for phoning in and giving some of these animals a second chance. So from all of us here, bye-bye.
Bye.
At 5 o'clock, George Michael wants to know what